Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to send WhatsApp message for Elementor form submission using message24x7. I want that whenever a new form is submitted in Elementor forms, automatically a WhatsApp message should be sent to the person who have submitted the form by using message24x7. So how we are going to do this process automatically and effortlessly? For that we will have to integrate both these applications. And to do the same, we are going to use an automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. So what we are going to do, we have Elementor forms in our trigger and message24x7 in our action. So we will be connecting both of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn the full process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn that whenever a new form is submitted in Elementor, automatically a WhatsApp message will be sent to the person who have submitted the form by using MSG24x7, which is an official API of WhatsApp. So let's start learning this process step by step. First of all, in order to create the workflow, we have to come on our browser and then we have to search for pabbly.com/connect, and when we do that, we will come on the landing page of this software. Here we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account, and it will take only 2 minutes. Also, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to explore this amazing software. Now because I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. After coming on all apps section, we can find all the products offered by Pabbly, and in order to create this workflow, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And when we do that, we will come on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we can find all the workflows which we create, and to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option given on right corner. So let's click on it, and now a dialog box is appeared in front of us which is asking us to provide this workflow a suitable name. So let's give it a name as send WhatsApp message for Elementor form submission using MSG24x7. And after giving the name to the workflow, let's click on create. And when we do that, we can find two windows are open in front of us. First is a trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the basic concepts or the basic principles on which the entire workflow of this automation runs. Here we can have only one trigger, but we can have multiple actions in any workflow. So the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards the trigger. So let us start with the first step of this workflow, that is our trigger. First of all, we have to select our trigger application, which will be Elementor. And now let's select our trigger event, that is new form submission. And here we can find that a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions which we have to follow in order to connect our Elementor form with Pabbly Connect. So as you know, Elementor is the plugin of WordPress. So let me take you to my WordPress account, and then we will follow the steps given over here in order to connect our Elementor form with Pabbly Connect. So first of all, let's copy this webhook URL from here, and then we will go towards the WordPress account. So this is the dashboard of my WordPress account. Now from the left side, we have to come on Elementor, and then we have to select getting started. And here after coming on it, we have to click on create your first page. And then after scrolling, we have to come on forms. So here, this is the form which we are going to use. Now what we are supposed to do, we have to, by scrolling down, we have to select action after submit. And then by clicking on this plus sign, we have to select webhooks. Okay, as we select webhooks, we can find a webhook option is given over here. So let's select it. And now we have to paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect here. Okay, click on publish. And here we have updated the form. Now what we are supposed to do, we have to edit this particular form. So we'll select the form fields, and because I do not want the field of message, so I am deleting it. So instead of that, I want to add one more field here. So for that, I will click on this plus sign, and then we will add the field by selecting the option. So first of all, let's select the type of the field. So I want to select number here because I want to add a new field of contact here. Okay, and in the label, we will enter contact. So let us give the minimum value also, and we want the minimum value of the number should be of 10 digits. Okay, so we have added this particular field over here. In the same manner, you can add or delete any of the field you want. Okay, so after that, let's click on update, and here we'll click on preview changes. So we can find that our form is given over here. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and here it is showing waiting for the webhook responses. That means we have to do a test submission in order to capture the response over here by filling up the form. So let's fill up this form by entering dummy details just in order to capture the response. So let me enter a dummy name as dummy name. Okay, and let's enter a dummy email also, dummy34@pabblytudes.com, and let us also enter a dummy contact number. Done. Let's click on send, and we can find that our form is submitted successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and here we can find that yes, we have received the response with the same details which we have entered in the form. name, email, and the contact. Okay, now let's move on to our next step, that is our action step. So we want to send a WhatsApp message to this particular person who have filled the form by using MSG24x7. So for that we will select our action application as MSG24x7, that is official WhatsApp business API. Let's select it, and in the action event we will select send WhatsApp template. So click on connect, and here from the given options let's select add new connection, and now we have to enter the API key. So for that let me take you to my MSG24x7 account. So this is the dashboard of the account, and here from the left side we have to click on manage, and when we click on it we can find API is given over here. So let's click on it, and here we can find our API keys. So let's just copy it by clicking on click to copy, and it is copied. Now we have to simply paste it over here and click on save. So our MSG24x7 account is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now let's move on to a next step, that is entering the details given over here. So first of all it is asking us for the campaign name, that we will enter later. First of all let's enter the details of the user. So for that, instead of entering the values manually, we are going to use mapping. What is mapping? Inserting the data from previous step is known as mapping. Why we are doing it? Because we want that whenever a new form is also submitted in Elementor and the response is captured in Pabbly Connect, then automatically these fields should be replaced with the new data and the workflow should not get stuck due to dynamic details. But if we will enter the values manually, that is by typing, then the data will not get replaced with the new data and the workflow will get stuck, and the WhatsApp message will be sent only on one number. So therefore we are mapping the details over here. So let's map the data. It is very simple process. We just have to select our previous step like this, and then we have to search for the data, and here we can find that mobile number is given over here. So let's select it, and it is mapped. Now the next, it is asking us for the username. So let's map the username also, given over here. Select it, and it is mapped. So the next is source. So we can enter source also because we have received the form response through Elementor. So I am entering the source as Elementor. Okay. Now the next is the template parameters. So what are template parameters? For that we will have to go on the template which I have created by using MSG24x7. So let me take you there. So after coming on the account of MSG24x7, we have to come on template message, and here from the all option we can find that I have created one template which is approved, and it is of the name as form responses. So let's open it. It has the body like this. Hello, we have got your response, name, email, contact. Thank you for contacting us, team. So you might be wondering what are the values entered in the curly brackets. Okay, so these are the variables which we are going to use for sending the message to different people. So what are variables? Variables are the values which are going to be changed for every new response. So suppose I have used this first variable in curly brackets for first name. So I want to customize this message for every person with their first name, like hello. So here in this workflow we have taken the first name as demo. So this template will have the name as hello demo. We have got your response as name. So in the place of the second variable there will be full name. In the place of third variable there will be email of the person, and in the place of contact there will be the contact of the person. And I've used the fifth variable for entering the company name, that will be the static data. Okay. So this is my template and it is already approved. I have used English language for this. So in the same manner you can add as many variables you want in your text. Okay. So let's cross it, and now we have to enter the parameters for this particular template. So for that we have to use this particular format, that is comma separated values. So we will simply enter the values by using comma and space. Okay. So in my first variable I want to add the first name of the person, and because I have not received the name in the separated values and I have only the full name of the person, therefore I will add one more step here by clicking on this plus sign, and in it I will choose text formatter, that is basically a feature of Pabbly. So we'll select it, and in the action event we'll select split text because I want to split the text of the name so that I can map that in my first variable. So now we have to enter the text which we want to split. So I want to split the text as name. So I have selected it. Now the separator. So the separator is the value which we want to use in order to separate the text. So here we want to use the space in order to separate this name. So it is written, if you want to use the space, you have to use this format. So let's just copy it and then we'll simply paste it over here. After that, in the segment index, we have to select all because we want both the first name and the last name too. So now let's click on save and send test request. And here we can find that we have received the response and the name has been split. And now let's go back to our action step. And now we will have to click on connect again because we have added one more step in between. And then we will go with the existing connection and click on save. So here account is again connected. Now let's enter the template parameter. First of all, the first name by using the previous step, that is text formatter. So the first name is given over here as dummy. So it is mapped, and now we will use a comma and a space to enter more variables. So the second variable is the full name. So we will map the full name. The third variable is the email. So we will map the email also. And the fourth variable is the contact number. So we will map the contact number also. And at last the company name. So I am entering the company name manually because I want it to be static. That is, I do not want to change the company name again and again. Okay. Pabbly. Done. Now let's move on. And here we have left one more step, that is campaign name. So what is campaign name? For that, let us again go on MSG24x7 account, and here we have to select, and here this time we have to select campaigns from left side. And then we have to launch one campaign by clicking on this plus sign. Now we are using API, so let's select API campaign. And here we have to give the campaign name. So let me give a dummy random name to this campaign. That could be form submission. And then we have to select the template which we have created. So I have created this form responses template. So it is already selected. And now let's click on set live. So our campaign is live now. Let's go back and we can find that form submission campaign is live. Okay, now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and here we have to enter the name of the campaign which we have recently created. So we will simply copy this and we will paste it over here. Done. Now we have to click on save and send test request, but before that we have to do one more thing, because I have used a dummy phone number in order to show you how the mapping works. Therefore, to show you the real message, I will enter a real phone number here. Done. Now we can click on save and send test request. And we can find that we have received a response with the status as true. Now let me take you to WhatsApp and we will check whether we have received the message there or not. And yes, we can find we have received the message. Hello dummy, we have got your response as name, email, contact, and thank you for contacting us, the team Pabbly. That means our workflow is successfully completed over here. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect and summarize what we have done in this workflow. So basically I have taken 3 steps here. Trigger and 2 actions. In trigger, I have taken Elementor, and in action, I have taken text formatter by Pabbly and MSG24x7. And we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new form will be submitted in Elementor, automatically a WhatsApp message will be sent to that person who have submitted the form by using MSG24x7. And in between, we have also applied text formatter by Pabbly because we wanted to split the name into first and the last name separately in order to use it in variables. Okay, so these were the steps which we have to follow in order to create this workflow and integrate all these applications by using Pabbly Connect. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.